What's up, real ones? Welcome to Let's View It. I'm your marvelous, entertaining host of the channel, Tyrone Cross. And in today's video, you know, kids always bring their phones to school, and the school lets them bring their phones. And sometimes on TikTok, you see video clips of teachers taking phones from students, and the students fighting with the teachers trying to get their phone back. But in this video clip, it's special. This teacher takes it to a whole nother level, and she takes her student's phone home. No ET. By the way, this is off topic, but apparently the Mandela effect is ET never said phone home. I guess he said home phone? Check it out. Watch the movie. He now says home phone. That's not what I remember. I remember phone. Home. Ouch. 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 Where were we? Oh yes. So the teacher takes her student's phone home, and now the mother has to come to the teacher's house to demand to get the phone back. And luckily, it's 2024, so you know they recorded the whole thing. So you already know. Let's view it.
That has nothing to. So why is his phone in your house though? We haven't gotten to that part yet.
What important is that your son is always on his phone. He's always talking.
Ma'am, that is important.
Why don't people make sense when they talk anymore? Why don't we ever make sense when we talk? The mom literally says, "Why is my son's phone in your house?" And then the teacher says,
"That's not important. What's important is that your son's always on the phone. Your son's always doing this. Your son's always doing that."
Well, aren't those the important reasons of why you took his phone to your house? Why didn't you just give that list when she said, "Why is my son's phone at your house?" Instead of doing the whole black girl attitude thing and saying, "That's not important. Now I'm going to answer your question." Now don't jump on me, black women. I know some of you guys aren't like that, but you also know some of you guys are. That's not important.
I paid a whole bunch of money for that phone, so I don't care about what disrespectful he is. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about why my son's phone is in your house right now.
He keeps talking. He interrupts me, disrespects me.
I can see why. Because you stealing phones. Can you go get my son's phone and give it to me? Right.
Now the mom's in the wrong there. You don't defend your son being disrespectful and all that stuff the teacher was saying. Your son was being disrespectful to the teacher before she took his phone. Do I think she should have took his phone to her house or took his phone at all? No. But as a good mother, it's more important that you make your son a respectful person. But the teacher did handle the disrespect incorrectly. But at the same time, by the way the mom is acting, I could kind of tell why the son might be disrespectful. Listen to the mom. Now she's accusing the teacher of being a phone thief. She wasn't trying to steal the phone, but she's not in the right either. But the correct response is not to escalate the situation and start pointing fingers at her. If you have a problem with it, tell the school or call the cops. You know, if this was a white situation.
You stealing phones. Let me find out. You flipping phones? No, that's what you doing? Taking phones from little kids?
His phone back when I take
no, my son gonna get his phone back right now. No, bet money. Ma'am. I'm listen, Miss Green, I'm trying to be nice to you, Miss Green. I'm trying to be nice to you.
The teacher needs to give the phone back. The mom's asking for the phone. It's not her property. She needs to give it back. This is not a battle for her to fight, and fighting this battle could cost her her job. Just give the phone back.
Miss Green, run me my son's phone. No, run me my son's phone. Y'all see this? Look at it. Yes, I'm gonna record. Yes, I'm gonna record you because you trifling. She's taking. This is Miss Green. She done took my son's phone. I done had iPhone, found the phone here, and she won't run me my stuff. Run me my son's phone. Ma'am, you talking about the wrong thing. I swear, listen, I'm telling you, listen to me. If you don't run me my phone, run me, I'm gonna get it back right now. No, at your house, ma'am, don't do that. Don't push on me. No, ain't no have a nice day. No, run me my, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Like I said, I'm not leaving here. No, you're stealing. That's called grand theft. yes.
Are you pushing me? Are you pushing me?
Listen, I told you. No, I'm telling you to run me my son's phone.
Okay, I gotta call the cops.
Well, go ahead, call the cops. I don't give a think I care. You really think no, I'm gonna get his phone here because as soon as the cops come, I'm gonna say she stole a $1,500 phone and you going to jail.
His phone from the principal.
Today, ma'am, I'm gonna either get my phone right now or I'm gonna take it out of somewhere you're not gonna like. Yo, I'm telling you. Run me my son's phone. You see what I'm saying? I'm not coming back nothing because I'm not leaving. I'm getting the phone right now. Watch me.
What in the Basketball Wives? What in the Atlanta Housewives? What in the Bad Girl Club? What in the hip hop of love is going on? Now, I gotta be honest, she's probably doing the mom a favor. If the mom just let her keep the phone and give it back tomorrow, maybe the kid will actually learn his lesson. Cause I can tell this mom doesn't discipline her son. She's completely defending the fact that he was disrespectful just because the teacher is in the wrong from taking his phone. What about your son's behavior? Your son has to turn into a real man one day. He should respect his teacher. He should be paying attention in school. You don't care about that? Or maybe while you're accusing her of flipping phones, maybe your son flips something else and that's what you're worried about because he pays your rent. Too real? This teacher actually cares about your son's behavior more than you do. But you care about being a boss bitch more than being a mom.
Watch me, ma'am. Don't push on my foot. Don't push on my foot. Do not push on my foot. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all see how trifling she is? You see who she is, guys.
I'm a wonderful teacher.
No, you're not. Listen, if you don't run me my son's phone, I'm going to call the principal. I'm going to let the board know. We're going to have you. So you need to be fired. You need to be fired. You need to give me my phone now. Okay. So I'm about to let them know. Social media, this is Miss Green. She is my son's teacher, and she stole his phone. And what's What's more weird about the whole situation, Miss Green, is that why is the phone here? Usually stuff like that, if you confiscate it, it does what? It stay at the school. Why is it here in your house? Like that's real important. Because why is it here? You guys, she took my son's phone this morning, and instead of returning the phone by the end of the day, she didn't even return the phone by the end of the day. And I'm his mom, and she know I'm his mom, and she still won't return my son's property. Ma'am, you confiscated the phone.
Where's the phone? You said
first of all, me and you already had our parent-teacher meeting. Don't play with me. You saw me at open house. Yeah, you was all like, "Oh, I can't wait till you sing again." You was doing all of that. So you don't remember that. You don't remember you was then, but now you a thief. So it's either run me my son's phone, or I'm gonna let the principal and everybody know. Everybody already know you a thief.
This teacher got a little hood rat in her too. You can tell. She can't stop head swaying. Nah. She's trying her best to keep it classy, to keep her job, but you can tell this teacher got one of them attitudes as well. Because if she was smart, she would just admit that she messed up by taking the phone to her house and just give it back. Because I know that's not part of the policy. Maybe there's something in the school policies where they're allowed to take their phones and still keep them at the schools, but I know they're not supposed to be taking their property home. So she effed up there and should own up to it and just give the phone back. I wouldn't want this getting back to the principal that I took another student's phone home. No ET.
Right now, because I'm really going to upload this. You better run my... You are a thief, though. Why is the phone here? You right here. Why is the phone here? Why is the phone here?
And your son would get his
iPhone says it's real hot. iPhone says that it's hot. No, and he can be on his phone because I bought it. If he want to be on his phone, he can be on his phone. Well, it doesn't give you the right to steal people's property. And I'm going to let the police know. I'm going to call the police and have them come here and get it because that's grand theft. You already stole about $1,500 worth of merchandise. No, the phone will be right now. Why are you like this? Why won't you run me the phone?
The phone be at the school tomorrow.
You're so weird. You're so weird. Like, look at how weird these teachers is. You gotta be careful with people like this. Look at her. Look at him. I'm gonna pick it up right now, ma'am. Please stop playing in my face. No, do not push my foot. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. What did I say? Okay. I'm calling the police.
That was the best episode of Basketball Housewives that I've ever seen. Now let me say this. The teacher has an attitude. Clearly, she's kind of like the mom. Like I said, she got a little hood rat in her. But at the same time, the mom is more of a problem, right? Because it's the mom's son that is disrespectful. It's the parents' job to raise their kids right. It's the parents' job to guide their children and protect their children and stand up for their children as well. But obviously her son was in the wrong. I don't think this teacher goes around taking random students' phones home. So it's obvious that her son was definitely disrespectful. And the mom should care more about her son's behavior and how he acts more than him having a phone. What the mom should have did was hear the teacher out, hear her story, show concern for her son's behavior, show that she wants to correct that behavior, and then ask if she can have the phone back and tell her to never take my son's phone again. If you have any other problems with my son, please call me first. I want to know about all his behavior issues. Now, I'm assuming the mom knows that her son's a jackass. She probably knows. She's not even the best person herself. Now, what I would have did if I found out that a teacher took my son's phone home, no ET, then I would have been pissed at my son, because I would have been like, why does the teacher have your phone at their house? And then hopefully he would tell me, so I could be pissed off at him for one, acting up in school, but for two, inconveniencing me, having me have to take time out of my day, go to the teacher's house to get your phone back, get in a dumb argument with the teacher, all because you don't want to pay attention or you're disrespectful. If I ever get inconvenienced again by you acting stupid, then I'll take your phone myself and decide if I ever want to give it back. Is that clear? Thank you for listening. But to a message to the teachers, I would say this. Just leave the students' phones alone. One, the phones cost too much. You don't want to be responsible for that phone. If it breaks, if you can't find it, they cost too much. Secondly, there's personal information in that phone. Phones are very personal. You, as a teacher, don't ever want to have a connection with you and another student's phone, or a student and your phone. But three, it's not worth the drama or your safety. There have been teachers that have been beat up or punched by students so they can get their phone back. Or what if this mom was a very violent person, or decided to get someone else to get her son's phone back, if you know what I mean. It's not worth your safety. It's not worth the drama. In my opinion, I have no idea why kids get to have their cell phones out during school. I have no idea. I have no idea why they're allowed to bring them. Remember, we couldn't even listen to our Walkmans. We couldn't even check our pagers. These kids play on laptops and cell phones at school. I would never ditch ever if that's how school was for me. Why would I ditch? I'm doing what I would be doing at home. But anyways, teachers, leave these students' phones alone. I know you want to be the authority figure. I know pride has something to do with it, and you want to flex on these kids. Like, I'm the adult, I'll take your phone away. But even as adults, we have to pick and choose our battles. And sometimes that has to do with kids that aren't ours. Because sometimes kids that aren't ours can win. But now that you know a teacher with a very bad attitude took a phone away from a student that had a mom with a worse attitude, all I need you guys to do is comment below. Tell me what you think. Was the teacher right? Was the teacher wrong? Was the mom right? Was the mom wrong? Or is both those loud ass women wrong? Or what reality show did you think you were watching? But while you're telling me your thoughts, I'm also gonna need you to hit that bell like the hunchback. Also click that hitchhiker button and sub ride with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.
Day and night. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. All my life. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Can't help I. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.